What's up YouTube, this is Mox Lotus, and today I'm going to be reading out a Magic the Gathering Creepypasta. And so you're probably wondering, is that a thing? And it turns out it is. And basically I started to do this because, well, lately all I've done on my channel is pack openings, and I don't want this to be an openings channel really. I want to do something a bit different. So I've got some videos planned to read out some fan fictions and this creepypasta, and we're going to make fun of them, rest assured. And I've also got something else planned that I'm hoping to have ready soon enough. But yeah, so it's also going to be Halloween soon. And I mean, we don't even celebrate Halloween in Australia, but I thought I'd do this anyway. And so this creepypasta is called The Strange Oil. I'll have a link to it in the description. To my knowledge, it's actually the only Magic creepypasta written, and it's barely even Magic related, to be honest. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started. So at the start, it says, "What have I become? I'm a regular guy that likes scientific research. I even have a small lab of my own, and my hobby is examining weird stuff. My other hobby was playing Magic the Gathering and reading Magic flavor. One night, I was walking down the streets. Suddenly, I saw flashes in the sky, probably meteorites. Almost as if nothing happened, a small bit that hadn't been turned to dust by the friction hit me. It was small, yet it hurt so badly when it hit me. I examined the small rock and found that it released small amounts of a black oil-like substance. I examined the oil, I put a drop on my finger and tested if its properties were actually similar to oil. As I rubbed, the oil vanished from my finger. I guess it wasn't like oil because it quickly evaporated. The next day, I felt the need to examine the oil a bit more. I took down notes and observed it a lot. It was so peculiar. It didn't effervesce when I didn't touch it. I thought that maybe I absorbed it. I wasn't feeling anything yet, and it had been a month, until one day I heard whispering in my ear. They were barely audible, but there was no one with me at that time, so I dismissed it as nothing. Days passed, and I haven't figured out the oil yet, and the whispering continued. I felt much like the Vendalken, or as it has written here, Vedarken in the story, when he was contracted with phyresis from oil. I've been reading too much, I guess. A week or so later, their voices became audible. They were horrifying. They spoke a language other than mine, yet I seemed to understand. They meant something like, continue the work. The oil was driving me crazy, but I dismissed that as a thought, so I proceeded with testing the oil with animals. Rats, cats, and even tiny insects. They all got sick, so I had mercy and euthanized them. It turned out that the oil was in their bloodstream, or rather, the oil mixed with the blood itself. Meanwhile, the voices kept getting stronger and stronger as I get closer and closer to the answer. I started getting headaches and hallucinations. I had visions of another world in my dreams, and I felt that it was calling to me. I'm going insane. So it's probably done some drugs or something. I took the research to the next level. I kidnapped an old beggar in a dark street and tested him. He was really scared when I came up to him. I figured it was too late, that I was really obsessed. Other than that, I had a sudden feeling of inferiority, and that I had to be perfect. I felt that all flesh is weak, and this man needs improvement. Evolution is too slow, I thought. I sawed off my right hand and replaced it with a more efficient one, of metal. I looked myself in the mirror, and I was surprised at what I saw. I looked dead, but I felt nothing. The voices told me something that meant, realize the power of Phyrexia. We have taken Mirrodin, and your world is next. I am the voice of the father of machines, and I have chosen you to spread out your blessings of Phyrexia to this world. I figured then that I was with Phyresis, and so is the old beggar. We will turn the earth into a perfect world of flesh and metal. And then it's got in caps lock, all hail the father of machines, with 5 Phyrexian symbols next to it. And so, I'm going to be honest, the story, it's pretty shady. For a start, what happened to the meteorites? This guy pretty much just shrugs them off. It's yeah, I see meteorites all the time. Another thing, towards the end, it started to get, really dark. This guy's oh, I'm just going to kidnap an old beggar and, cut off my hand and all that. And I just felt a bit forced, really, It is pretty short though, and so I guess you had to kind of wrap up the story somehow, but it wasn't really going anywhere anyway. Overall, I'd probably give this a 5 out of 10 because I think the author tried to make this good, but again, just a bit weird. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me if you want me to actually continue reading out these fan fictions, because I'm gonna read out a fan fiction next as another kind of trial run, I guess, and then I'll see, because I'm hoping that this will become kind of regular series, because I think it is fun to do, just like Friday Night Packs. And yeah, so we'll see about that. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.